This is Wanderer001 with my review of the Case Logic VNC-218 notebook carrying case. It is a nylon and canvas construction carrying case that is 19.5 inches wide, 14 inches high, and has a depth of 3.5 inches. The overall case construction isn't that bad. I've seen a lot better, mainly from Targus. I'm pretty sure that's how you, I'll just annotate the name there. It's decent quality. The zippers and the zipping area is quite well done. The general canvas and nylon construction leaves a little bit to be desired, as well as some of the other areas that I'll show you in a moment. We'll start with the front. There is two different zip compartments. You've got a smaller one here and a slightly larger one behind it, which I'll get into once I lay it down so I can show you easier. Then you have the main laptop compartment. Bring that a little closer so you can see the zippers. The side, we have the strap for the over-the-shoulder carrying. The clip and clip area to the bag are constructed of plastic with a little metal clamp. See if you can see that. It does swivel. This was one of my main concerns. On all the other laptop bags I've ever had, this hook and clamp area was constructed completely of metal rather than this plastic. And if you can see right there, it actually, the metal clip is going into the plastic area, and I am concerned one of these days it will get hung up on something and snap. As for the strap itself, it is made of, woven nylon, plastic adjuster. The over-the-shoulder strap is slightly padded. You could see both sides there. It is a fake leathery feel, kind of make it look a little more high-end. On the back you have the, again, nylon webbing that goes where your on-flight cargo. I never knew what those things were called. Luggage strap, we'll call it. So here you can see the luggage strap. The top consists of, obviously, the handle. It is, again, the same webbing material, slightly padded. I've seen this better done where this is either leather, this is leather, more padding, slightly better stitch work. And speaking of on the back, a little hard to see right there, on the bottom, there are no rubberized feet for setting this down. So when you actually put it up to stand, you're kind of placing it at a slight angle just so it maintains its position and it can slide very easily. In fact, while I was doing the recording, it did fall over once or twice. So what we'll do now is I will turn it on its back so that you can see the pockets inside and what that looks like. Now that I have the case lying down, you can kind of see some of the lower quality construction that I was referring to earlier. You could see this portion here isn't maintaining its shape, even though there is padding that goes all around the edge here to protect your laptop. So we'll start with the very, very top. And let me actually get around my camera here. You'll see the first zip compartment, which they say is for just quick access to things like keys or a cell phone. I don't really use this, and just for purposes of the video for demonstration, a basic deck of cards is about all the room you have depth-wise, and lengthwise you could see there's a little bit, about that much more room compared to the deck of cards, but still, it's a very small compartment. You're not going to fit anything really, really big in there. Next off, we'll go with the on-top zip compartment. This entire portion here, which is the outside, and the lip of that is padded. Here you can see you have several compartmentalized areas. You have a mesh web here, which you can shove your power brick or miscellaneous loose items. In this case, I have my MX518 in there. It's not a travel mouse, but it's my preferred gaming mouse. It's my preferred mouse, period. Here you have a slightly larger pocket, designated area for pens and pencils. Here I have part of the power brick, that's the adapter. Then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little segmented areas. This portion here is really useless. It's very small. I don't know why it's even there or what you would stick in there, but it is in there. So we'll close this one up. And open up the main laptop compartment area. Here you can kind of see, I'll have to bring that a little closer. There is a little padding between the top of the compartment for the laptop and this back area where you had the segmented compartments. Here you have a piece of, I want to say canvas almost, just for loose papers or maybe a book or something not terribly big or clunky that you'd want to have on top of your laptop. So this is my Dell XPS 17. I'll put the dimensions of this particular laptop either in the show notes or I'll annotate it now. So, as I said before, the entire perimeter of the laptop case is padded, but you can see it's not holding its shape very well. To keep your laptop in place, there's only really one Velcro nylon strap that kind of sits off to the side here because it is an adjustable range. There is a, shift that over, I keep my power brick in this little compartment that's segmented with a foam buffer, only because if I didn't, the side kind of pushes in. Since it's not a 18-inch notebook, it's only a 17-inch because this particular carrying case can carry up to an 18-inch. So there's an air gap there, and by putting my power brick there, it kind of prevents the laptop from getting smushed from outside sources. The power brick acts as a buffer, and there's a little padded strip in between anyway. But as I was saying, because you only have the one nylon strap there, it kind of feels a little loose on the one side here. It's not terrible. It's not really a big deal. This particular laptop actually does have an 8-cell battery back there. So it is accommodating to the particular dimensions of this laptop. All in all, it's not a bad laptop carrying case. I really did get this just because it was so cheap. If you get it direct from Case Logic, it's about $55. Obviously, you don't want to buy direct from the manufacturer. I found this on Amazon for $27. There was a size under this. I believe it was the VNC-218 that said it could accommodate up to a 17-inch notebook. I didn't want to go with the could go up to a 17-inch notebook. I'd rather have a little extra wiggle room in here. Like I said, since it does have the buffer that you can unvelcro and readjust to make this little air pocket here bigger or smaller. So if you're looking for a just cheap everyday laptop carrying case, I'd recommend it. I'd also recommend if you're gonna beat on this a little more or use it for more than just point A to point B, like if you're actually going to travel with it, I would get something a little sturdier than this. But like I said, if you're just looking for point A to point B to get your laptop from one place to another, go for it.